Have you ever wondered how you may learn important business lessons via a cruel, life-or-death competition? Players battle for life in lethal versions of kid-friendly games in the popular Netflix series Squid Game. But there's more to this program than simple action. It is full of valuable lessons that business professionals and aspiring leaders may apply without endangering their lives. The game teaches us how to succeed in a competitive setting through teamwork, strategy, and improvisation. Think of yourself as the Squid Game characters, managing a group, making snap judgments, and strategizing. 4 important principles that can help you thrive in your job will be discussed in this post. Therefore, these lessons can provide you the advantage you need to win, without any risky repercussions, whether you're embarking on a new endeavor or confronting a difficult task. Are you prepared to discover how? Let's get started. Have you ever considered what it takes to be successful in a demanding, high-pressure setting? In addition to being an exciting Netflix series about people battling for their lives, Squid Game is packed with survival principles that can really benefit you in the workplace. People all around the world are talking about the show, which has become a global sensation.
Or whatever the hell she say, right? Red light, green light. I'm gonna be nice for that.
However, there are some important lessons that potential leaders can take away from the intensive action. These lessons can help you succeed in your career without endangering your life. Whether it's through teamwork, planning, or quick thinking, we'll go over 4 key lessons from Squid Game in this post that will help you become a better leader and win any business battle. Are you prepared to find out what they are? Now, let's dive into the lessons the business world can learn from the show. I'm trying not to give away too much, but the show has contestants playing kid-friendly activities with potentially fatal outcomes. The competitors are required to form teams of 10 in episode 4, and they have just 10 minutes to do it. They don't get any extra information, so there wasn't much time to come up with a plan for hiring team members. Jihan, one of the main protagonists, devised a strategy for the core 5 team members to each recruit another team member in order to reach 10, but it's not simple. The team of 10 had to strike a balance between the known, the goal or particular game to be played, and the unknown. They created the best squad they could by effectively working within their limitations. I formed my first internet marketing team at a larger firm in 1997 and did the same thing. I was able to hire from within the agency, which had about 140 employees, but not from outside, so I made careful choices by weighing my abilities and career ambitions against relevant prior experience. Jihan tried his best to use the same approach. After the team was assembled, there were 8 teams of 10 for this competition. The challenge, Tug of War, was revealed. Spoiler alert! Due to time constraints, the team very briefly got to know one another before allocating positions according to individual skills. Ali, the team's strongest member for instance, assumed the position of anchor person, or the last person on the rope. Jihan, the team's leader, positioned himself first and led from the front. He was able to keep an eye on the opposition while in that position and relay orders to the other members of the team. Leading from the front is something I really enjoy. I never ask my team to do anything at Anvil that I wouldn't do myself. In order to maximize their contribution, I also think it's a great idea to place talented people in the appropriate seats on the boat. After the team was paired with their rivals, it became evident that the protagonist squad, which had 3 women, had an advantage over the all-male opponents. They had given up hope until the team's oldest player, an elderly guy known as O2Nam or Player 001, talked about his early days of playing Tug of War in the minutes before competition. He listed a few straightforward but crucial observations: foot-forward posture, alternating rope sides, team order counts, placing the rope in the armpit, and a special opening technique helped level the playing field. I've discovered that at Anvil, concentrating on training, streamlining procedures, and making tool investments has helped level the playing field versus much bigger rival digital marketing firms. Only in retrospect is strategic planning strong and successful. Decisions must be made fast in various situations, particularly when it comes to a life or death competition. Even the best laid plans frequently change course, and it can be terrifying, if not paralyzing, to make last-minute changes. After a good start, the protagonist team begins to lose momentum in Episode 4. They will undoubtedly lose if they continue with their original strategy. At that point, Sang-woo, a squad member, devises a daring new strategy, or audible as they say in football. In an attempt to distract the opposing squad and cause them to lose momentum and topple down, he persuades them to advance 2 paces. Sometimes you need to call an audible and make drastic changes during times of crisis in the corporate world. It was unorthodox and terrifying at the time, but I had to do it at Anvil in 2013 in order to survive the business. See how it worked for our protagonist by watching Squid Game. There are practical lessons to be learnt from the Netflix series Squid Game, despite its dismal and frequently violent portrayal of the modern world. Even though we are all human, we are social creatures by nature, and cooperation is frequently necessary for our survival. The same holds true in the business sector. Applying the above concepts to your profession will help you maximize success and get ready to be a survivor, even if mistakes in the business world rarely have fatal repercussions and the rewards for winning are not as great. Businesses can learn valuable lessons about tenacity and individuality from Squid Game. The fact that Squid Game's inventor developed the script 10 years before it gained popularity highlights how crucial it is to continue working towards long-term objectives, even if doing so takes time. Businesses must concentrate on long-term objectives and ensure that all employees are working towards them. Amazon's flywheel is a fantastic illustration of how companies may expand by ensuring that all employees and procedures collaborate effectively via diligence and perseverance. When everyone contributes, the business continues to expand. Additionally, Squid Game is unique, which is why it got so popular. People adored that it was different from other shows. Businesses should make an effort to avoid copying others. Rather, they ought to have the courage to question the status quo. Businesses can stand out and draw attention by presenting novel concepts and shocking their audience. Being different may help a business expand and thrive, whether it's through innovative content or a new product. Squid Game demonstrates how social media and product placement can be used to increase sales in businesses and play a significant influence in a show's success. Good product placement is effective, as evidenced by the tremendous 7,800% spike in sales of white Vans trainers following the show's popularity. Even though it can be costly, if done correctly, it can eventually yield significant benefits. Squid Game's utilization of social media is another factor contributing to its popularity. The show went viral thanks to platforms like TikTok, which expanded its global audience. Businesses may utilize social media as a strong tool to expand their reach, attract attention, and establish connections with clients. Social media can help businesses develop and flourish if they use it properly, as Squid Game did. This demonstrates that companies may achieve significant outcomes when they integrate effective social media use with appropriate product placement. So, what does Squid Game teach us? Despite being about survival, the show has important leadership and business skills. There are many real-world applications, ranging from tenacity and strategic planning to the strength of individuality and collaboration. The show's success also emphasizes how crucial it is to use social media and put products strategically. Businesses can increase their chances of success and differentiate themselves in a crowded market by adopting these lessons. We appreciate you viewing, and we hope these lessons will help you grow as a leader and achieve success in your commercial endeavors. Remember to subscribe, like, and share for additional insights. Until we meet again.